CCAN Radio live, playing your music and helping our community truly connect. Together, we
Lord, I can't change. Won't you fly free, bird?
Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday. It is 7 a.m. That's Francesca. I'm Gizmo. Honestly, kudos to Francesca. She has got her timing down to a T on a Thursday.
The trick is, guys, we figured it out. Wake up like absolute SHIT.
Yeah.
We were feeling like absolute garbage just like 10 minutes ago. And then we waked ourselves the F up. And then we got ready. And now we're happy as F-U-C-K. So, yeah.
Absolutely. And until another day, this is Asgard Raven kicking off the music. Oh, yeah. Turn this one up.
Under the clouds. flying through the skies. Those times we thought that we would see again. How life does take its twists and turns. Stare at the wall and wait for something to feel the same as it used to. You led me to suffocate, talking my way out of telling the truth to anybody asking me all about my tragedies. There's nothing left to say. You're the monster underneath my bed. It's getting dark inside my head. Gotta get away. You won't dig my grave, and I won't take the blame. Dirty hands shoveling the shit you dumped into my heart. Digging deep, 7 feet. You knew exactly where to start. The bag of bones you left behind me fades away, but you won't dig my. Sun up at 6:03, stuck in my cold wet sheets like I'm used to, screaming myself to sleep, trying not to believe all the truth you told me I'd never get out. But who's the one that's laughing now? Nothing left to say. You're the voices back inside my mind. You never seem to treat me nice, and you won't dig my grave, and I won't take the blame. Dirty hands shoveling the shit you dumped into my heart. Digging deep, 7 feet. You knew exactly where to start. The bag of bones you left behind me fades away, but you won't dig my. Dirty hands shoveling that shit you dumped into my heart. Digging deep, 7 feet. You knew exactly where to start. Bag of bones you left behind me fades away, but you.
That is Alec Gravedigger here on TKR Mornings. Absolutely cracking song. That's a way to wake you up, those two songs.
Nice music video.
That is a good music video. I think that's one of
I'm all
her
about the
best this
visuals.
morning. Absolutely. The visuals are important if you're going to do a music video. Let's face it. So I was chatting with Francesca before we came on this morning, and we were talking about how do we do this? Like, because I watched her somehow miraculously make a coffee with whipped cream looking all fancy and nailed it perfectly to sit down just as the cameras come on, just as the show
Brush
starts.
my teeth, fix
Yeah.
my bed, people.
But
Fix
it
my
was
hair,
those
sort of.
last couple of seconds watching. She's like,
Wash
sits,
my face, sort of.
It's not even that. It was the coffee moment, because that brings us on to the topic of today. We're looking at sort of technology and throwing things back to how they were once and how they are now. And just seeing you running around and going, "Oh, I'm going to have to get my coffee in a minute." And I'm like, "You've got 1 minute."
Oh, yeah.
And you managed to make this coffee. Not only that, you could come present it, and it's got this nice little bit of whipped cream, perfectly swirled on the top. And it just kind of reminded me of where radio started for me, 20 years ago? God, that's aging myself. But in the grand scheme of things, it was that last minute. What are we doing? Why am I doing this? For the love of God, it's really early in the morning. I would rather be in bed. But by the time you get into it, it's almost like you question whether you're drunk. It's like,
I was dancing in my chair. I was like, woo!
Yeah, it's like, am I drunk right now? I don't remember consuming alcohol, but I seem to feel it. And it sometimes comes across that way. But I think they say, science says, when driving a motor vehicle, being tired is probably worse than being drunk. So maybe there's something to doing a radio show half asleep.
Yeah, I completely act like a maniac on the show, so I'll surprise some people watch.
Well, I thought I was bad, but if you're saying that, good Lord. A lot of things coming up today.
But we were talking about degrees, and we're like, what is a degree worth these days?
Oh, yes, degrees. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the temperature.
We had a lot
it's
of
cold out.
conversations in these 10 minutes while I was getting ready.
Just verbal diarrhea on a Thursday morning. Right, it is 10 minutes past 7. If you haven't got out of bed are people still going to work? It's Christmas time. You ready for Christmas, Francesca?
Am I ready for Christmas? You know what? I'm not. Maybe because I'm waiting for myself to have kids. Okay, so I'm not the biggest on Christmas as much as I used to. But when that time comes, sure, right? But like a little bit, just a little bit, not like crazy. I don't really do the whole boxing thing. Like, I think it's kind of not a scam. I think it's a scam.
Yeah,
so
no, don't get me wrong. Christmas in the capitalistic commercialized sense, yeah, it's a massive scam. It's pointless. Why do we just keep giving ourselves this crap each year? Like, we all have enough stuff. We've had to build houses to put all our stuff into, and then we pay people for storage of our stuff.
People camp outside to save deals, but these deals are fake, people. Like,
yeah, people buy extra
I mean?
small portable houses to put more stuff in and wait for it. It's ridiculous. Well,
like, they mark up the price to say that there's a sale, but the sale was really just the original price.
I mean,
don't fall for it, people.
Yeah,
you.
Hold on to your money. Oh, look, we've got a flyer feature. That's not a feature. It was the same price last week when there wasn't a flyer feature, but you've slapped flyer feature on it thinking, oh, it's a deal now. I'm going to buy it.
People fall for it. People fall for anything.
You know, they've taken
red stickers everywhere, and they'll be like, there's a sale.
That's absolutely true. All right, well, it's coming up to 7:15, so we're going to get right into the 15 minutes non-stop music videos, and it's they're absolutely brilliant band. The Wombats, this is Blood on the Hospital Floor on TKR Mornings.
Frame it all different, and that's the price of admission. Don't need to move around, don't need to burn it to the ground. I tend to think in forevers, my mood it swings like the weather. Put on the hospital floor. You think it's worse than it is, looks bad but it's easy to fix. Put on the hospital floor. Back and forth from coast to town, yeah, that approach, it won't work now. Now, maybe I'll pour concrete on the boot.
than I thought. Fearless and wiser, ready to risk it all. I remember well all the wasted years when I believed that I was broken. Like a disease, it just gets inside and makes you feel like you're choking. When I saw the water rising up, I lit a match and burned the An innocent unknown, still apparently she was there. She was blaming it on the voice inside her brain. Hope the truth won't come out and give it away. They failed a trial and she takes the blame. Don't mention her name. She's so fragile when she cries. The innocence inside her dies. Over and over and over and over it dies. Over and over and over and over again. I can't be pressured into a confession by you. People cast judgment despite what they know to be true. Say what you want, but the truth will reveal in the end. Speaking in fallacies over and over again. She's so fragile when she cries. The innocence inside her dies. Over and over and over and over it dies. Over and over and over and over again. Babe, what you're doing to me? Can't figure you out lately, and I've been wrapped around your mind. Oh, beautiful thoughts in your head. So many colors I see when I look straight into your eyes. It's what you're doing to me. You make me see so differently, and I can't get enough of you. Yeah. You make me feel so alive. The touch of your hands holding me tight, and you're making me feel born again. The impact you're leaving on me. Don't wanna sink back to reality, 'cause I was lost and now you found me. Oh, I'm living on some kind of high. Thoughts of you tangled up inside this secret fantasy of mine. It's what you're doing to me. You make me see so differently, and I can't It's what you're doing to me. You make me see so differently, and I can't get enough of you. Yeah. You make me feel so alive. The touch of your hands holding me tight, and you're making me feel born again. In the now, see the lights where the shadows dance, lost in the rhythm, taking chance. Harbors like a thunder, echoes in the street, stopping the moment where our worlds meet. Electric whispers, secrets in the air, in the air. We're chasing dreams, no time to disappear. Dancing on the edge, where the winds blow. We are feelers, dreaming, letting our spirits go. In the city lights, when we never sleep, we are painting colors on the wall of our dreams. Dancing on the edge, where the winds blow. We are feelers, dreaming, letting our spirits go. In the city lights, when we never sleep, we are painting colors on the wall of our dreams. Paintings on the walls, language untold. In electric rhythm, we never fall. Heart we synchronize with the city pulse. This is chapter 1 of our love story muse. Electric whispers, secrets in the air, in the air. We're chasing dreams, no time to disappear. We're just living the night. Dancing on the edge, where the winds blow. We are feelers, dreaming, letting our spirits go. In the city lights, when we never sleep, we are painting colors on the wall of our dreams. Dancing on the edge, where the winds blow. We are feelers, dreaming, letting our spirits go. In the city lights, when we never sleep, we are painting colors on the wall of our dreams. Hearts racing, hearts breaking, shadows lightning, love exploding. Hearts racing, hearts breaking.
Dear, dancing on the edge. This is TKR mornings. I think Francesca and I are dancing on the edge this morning. Sorry, I'm just recovering from basically skull face
The
emoji,
things that happen in
laughing
between the
emoji.
show, guys, you don't want to know.
No,
Oh.
you don't. But maybe you do. Maybe we could. Maybe that's the content we sell to keep the lights on here. Hey, good news. Right?
Good news.
Oh, good news
Which I
is.
thought it was other news. I thought it was time for the other type of news. So we're really off this morning, people. I'm very sorry.
Well, in that case, do you have some good news in the form of a question?
So my good news in the form of the question. I was just joking with Giz here, Mr. Giz.
That sounds awful. Don't do that. Don't say it like that.
Gizmo, whatever.
There you go.
Gavin, Gav, whatever. My life is pretty boring, okay? I work, I sleep, fill in the blanks. Okay, we get it. So there's different types of good news that you can ask though. Like you can say, hey, like what's the good news? I made my bed today. I woke up and I came here on time and I'm not sick. We can just, be very grateful like that. But I was thinking, I was like, for the viewers out there, for the girls, who like to compliment on my makeup and stuff, we can do reviews too. We say, well, I found this new product and and do this shit.
You just want someone to send you free makeup supplies, which I can understand because that's expensive. Yeah, it's not like there isn't just a little bottle of juice just
if
sitting
anyone has
here.
any special requests for certain types of good news they want to hear, I'm happy all for it. So yeah. What's the other good news? Gizmo needs to be more nice to his dog.
Yeah, no, it's true.
The name is the Duchess. Get it right.
The Duchess. Yeah, she treats me like
Always
a
yelling,
peasant.
the poor puppy.
She treats me like a peasant.
He goes from "Puppy, are you okay?" to "Shut the fuck."
No, she plays games in the morning because she can hear me talking. She wants to be part of the conversation, and so she'll go to the top of the stairs, tip 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 tip. Like I can hear her, and so I'll go over there to see if she wants to come in. She's looking at me. She's now halfway down the garden path, looking back at me, waiting for me to say, "Okay, come in." And it goes darting off into the garden. She's done it 4 times this morning, and it's cold outside, and I want to close the door. And I don't like closing the door when she's outside because it's like, well, I'm not shutting you out, but I'm also losing a lot of heat. I would say the same thing I said to the dog to a human who would be doing that to me right now. So I'm not being not nice. Being strict. There's a difference. Discipline.
Very good.
Just because you don't like the discipline, that's on you, not me.
Discipline the dog.
And I'm more likely to take a rolled up newspaper and bop a human on the nose over a dog. So when a human misbehaves, I'll get out the newspaper and whoosh. All right, so some good news in the grand scheme of CCAN Radio. A lot has progressed, and just putting the final touches on basically the cake. And next Monday is when you will see what we have for Christmas. It's taken a lot longer than planned, but you know that little yellow dude, TKR? He's coming in a big way next Monday, and we'll
He's
also
showing on the show.
Oh, he is coming on the show, and we're also going to show you some hilarious, epic fails of artificial intelligence next week, because everyone thinks, "Oh, AI, it's so great, it's so amazing." Yeah, it's pretty good, but there's also the flip side of when it doesn't get things right in a absolutely hysterical sense, where videos don't generate, it forgets what it's talking about, all of these sorts of things. And I think it's worth sharing the not so good side of AI to give a balanced perspective, right?
Yeah, for sure. So is he going to show up in a costume or like an AI form? Like how is it?
Well, it's not a real dinosaur. That would be terrifying. He's round.
Maybe have a special guest appearance.
I don't know. Can you make a mascot suit that of that size?
I ain't wearing that thing.
No, I said, can you make one? You don't have to wear it. No, you're about the
Probably
right
make
size
one.
to wear. You're about the right size for it, because he is also small.
Yeah. Small and chubby. Yeah.
All right, you said that, not me. All right, we're gonna get back into the music. This is J.R. Mason.
Not me.
Summer Love. Hey, you said it. What?
Next song. Whoa.
She came to my first show and sat in the front row and sang all the words with her eyes closed. She wants to travel the big globe and explore the unknown. I'll take you anywhere you wanna go. She told me a big dream was her on a big screen. It turns out we both want the same things. Yeah, she's my angel in disguise. I can tell when I look into her eyes. When I look into her eyes. Oh, I can tell when I look in her eyes. Oh, when I look into her eyes. Oh, I could tell when I look into her. I never knew that I could feel the way I feel the way I do. I never knew that I could feel the way I feel when I'm with you. Maybe it's just summer love, and you'll be gone when the sun comes up. I never knew that I could feel the way I feel about you. Feels like we've been here before when you walk through the door. Yeah, I got deja vu. Can't get enough, I want more. Yeah, I adore every little thing you do. I'm falling for you, no parachute. Will I hit the ground, or will you be there to catch me? I never knew that I could feel the way I feel the way I do. I never knew that I could feel the way I
sunshine it seems. I'm a phoenix in the sky, can't deny it. From the ashes I take flight, I'm in the moment. Burning bright, feel the rise in slow motion. Lots of puzzle pieces scattered wide, finding clarity inside the chaos we've tried. And like a spark ignites the flame, learning how to play this game. Love's a challenge, feels so right. Through the highs and all the flies, catching up my soul, finding strength with every tear, new reflection, reaching out to shed my feet in direction. I'm a phoenix in the night, can't deny it. From the chaos I ignite, I'm unstoppable. Burning fears, feel the bomb, this desire. Can't you see I'm alive, it's undeniable. Love's a story twist and terrorize my eyes. Through the shadows till I learn this world. Finding pieces lost and wrong, unexpressed now. Breaking free, I'm chemical. Can't you see how I'm a phoenix on the rise? Can't deny it. From the struggles I was taught, I'm unstoppable. Burning bright, feel the strength, this is fire.
This is TKR Mornings, streaming live from Toronto.
Lives in a dreamy world in and out of existence. times get shorter, all alone in the face of unknown, calling for mother.
Happy piece of music. Oh shit, my microphone's on. Come on. This is the TKR Events Guide, sponsored by Hot Ink. So, what's coming up? Well, I have a few things for you. Pulling up Face ID.
Yeah.
I still wonder about Face ID. Anyway,
So Commando with that iPhone 16, eh?
love it. Well, Santa's coming, is he not? Anyway, Musicians Christmas Mixer, Thursday, December 19th, brought to you by Toronto Musicians Hub. That is 7 till 10 p.m. Off-World Bar, 739 Queen Street West. $15 early bird tickets, link in the bio as always, and use code TKR for a Christmas discount. How good is that? Also, I mentioned the other day something that we'd be doing with Hot Ink, and I'm now going to pull up the message that was relevant to it. Let me just find it here again. Yeah, so I mentioned something about a tattoo, about fundraising, and $1 million, and then you're like, why not 2? I'm like, why not 10? And then we talked about, I think, essentially fraud. But the whole thing was going to be called Inked for Impact. And it was all about following sort of how there are following like the mental health progression of people through art and creation and sharing personal experiences while doing something fun and creative and different to raise awareness and raise some money for CAMH, which is the
really
Canadian
nice.
Addiction and Mental Health Association.
How can we be a part?
Well, good news is you will be able to find out more starting in the new year. Obviously, at Christmas time, this is probably the worst time because everyone's really busy to start sort of setting these things in
Here we go
motion.
with the busy word.
No, not me, other people. So
No, I
while
know, not you. I know people.
people are like, oh, it's Christmas time.
Shopping.
I'm not ready. I'm busy. No, you're not
You know what,
busy.
I'm
You're
not judging 'cause
disorganized.
I know that. One day it will be me, right? Well, like I said, like I'm not that big on. I'm not super huge for the family gatherings and stuff. All for it, right? It's all honestly, right? And I'm only 25. I'm at that point where I'm like, I don't need much. You know what I mean? I'm content. I'm happy. I work. I focus on my
Totally
goals.
get that.
And then, maybe in a few years down the line when Francesca gains an extra so many, baby weight of pounds. And then someone comes and pops out, then maybe I will fall in love with the Christmas spirit again and be all about those parents that are strolling around their kid trying to pick up toys for them and stuff. But for now,
That's fair. I'm in love with the Christmas spirit, and that spirit goes by the name of gin.
Who's gin?
No, that liquid beverage.
Oh, gin
Made
and
from
juice. Gin and juice.
Yeah, gin and juice is just fine for me. Not.
That's very nice.
That's about the only time.
Is that your
Christmas
favorite
morning.
drink?
No, I wouldn't say I have a favorite drink. I'll have a drink here and there.
You like them all.
I like anyone that's free.
That has alcohol?
No, I mean, I'll take anything in the morning. Actually, I've come across a really nice juice. It's a juice blend, and I feel terrible now because I looked at the side of the packaging and it's like, oh, this was manufactured and packaged and imported into Canada from South Africa. And I'm like, there's me talking about being green and doing eco things, and now I'm drinking juice in a non-recyclable Tetra.
That's okay. You almost can't. Don't want to blame yourself. You almost can't avoid it. Where's my coffee from? Where's my creamer from? Did I check? No, it has Bailey's on it. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, but I mean, in the case of this juice, I mean, it's got a pineapple, a papaya.
In the case of that juice, you were potentially in an attempt trying to be healthy, but
It's delicious.
we don't know how much sugar is in there.
Oh no, I do know. It's got 23 grams of sugar per 250 milliliters. It's got guava puree, pineapple juice, papaya, mango, peach, and passion fruit.
When they
delicious.
say juice, I almost don't like that word. Like, just say the freaking fruit. Because if it's juice, then it's juice because it's juice.
Yeah, it's already. Congratulations, we understand the difference between a solid fruit and a liquidized one.
So when they say puree and all this nonsense, it's like, what is this?
What is this weird stuff in front of me? I do not like it.
This garbage into our drinks, people.
Mm-hmm. Garbage in our drinks. Yes, the amount of sugar that we consume in a day is a little bit too much. Anyway, wait a minute. This is Marinova. 8 o'clock is coming up with Read It, Read It, Thread It.
I'm waiting at your back door again. I'm trying to see if you wanna be friends, but I don't think it'll work. I told you I wanted to be more. I think I scared you to your core. You're making me unsure. I thought we could be more. I thought we could be more. Wait a minute, let's talk it out. I'm beginning to doubt this is real. Wait a minute, let's make a plan, and I'll do all I can to reveal. I wanna make it mine one day. I hear your heartbeat on replay. Wait a minute, I'm here to stay, and I hope you're not going away. I'm hoping this all goes to plan. You're making me nervous, it's hard to stand, but I don't like not having you near. I told you I wanted to be more. I think I scared you to your core. You're making me unsure. I thought we could be more. I thought we could be more. Wait a minute, let's talk it out. I'm beginning to doubt this is real. Wait a minute, let's make a plan, and I'll do all I can to reveal. I wanna make it mine one day. I hear your heartbeat on replay. Wait a minute, I'm here to stay, and I hope you're not going away. I wanna make this easy. I wanna play the part, but don't let me leave here with a broken heart. Wait a minute, let's talk it out. I'm beginning to doubt this is real. Wait a minute, let's make a plan, and I'll do all I can to reveal. I wanna make it mine one day. I hear your heartbeat on replay. Wait a minute, I'm here to stay, and I hope you're not going away. I won't push him on. You know you always come above, and I catch myself get hurt. If that's what you want, and if you need it too, don't look back, take your time, think all this through. You always change your mind and leave me in the wild. Don't wanna always be aside. I'll step back from you, so now you'll think this through. Give you space, I won't wait in your long queue. Even if we part our ways forever, we won't lose that love, all we had together. All we had together. trust you in my fears. I'll embrace your flaws and pass you all my warmth that will travel the world from south to north. Even if we part our ways forever, we won't lose the love what we had together. What we had together. Let's take a leap of faith that we'll see each other. See each other. Give our hearts a break so we can recover. Lost in your dreams, found in your tears, to know I'm going. Follow that beat, listen to my heart sobbing. Lost in your soul, finding your home, I follow that calling. Lost in your dreams, found in your tears, to know I'm going. Follow that beat, listen to my heart sobbing. Lost in your soul, finding your home, I follow that calling.
This is TKR Mornings, streaming live from Toronto.
Do you remember that time dancing in the shadows? No one could stop us, no. Living like we know tomorrow. I used to be stronger. We used to be close, and now all that I wonder is where the hell you are. Do you remember one time diving into the water? Back then I knew I was leading you down the bottom. I used to be stronger. We used to be close, and now no one could ever remind me of who you are. There's a reason why you'll never wait for me at home just to hear that I'm sorry. 'Cause my eyes are over someone else's body. What did you mean when you said you should have known better? I was holding your hand in every move. I kept you safe and sound from the cold, cold weather. I used to be stronger. We used to be close, and now those days are over, and I don't know who you are. There's a reason why you'll never wait for me at home just to hear that I'm sorry. 'Cause my eyes were over someone else's body. But you will never say the words that made me feel so low. We are strangers. We are strangers. Strangers. close, and now when I am older, I wanna know where you are. Through the dark, our colors show. One by one, we lift the veil. For the voices they dismiss. Lost in stories never told. The whispers of the past we can't hide. In shadows, the truth unfolds. Marching onward with our dreams anew. Dream toward a star.
Time now for Read It, Read It, Thread It. Oh yeah, dance party.
Do we have some questions for you?
Do you have questions for me? Yes.
Yes,
So
we have some questions. Okay, so we want to know, how are you planning on linking yesterday's show to now?
okay, yes. So how do I link Worldly Wednesdays, which was linked to Tasty Tuesdays, which all comes to data privacy, radio, and throwing back to Thursdays of the past and technology of today and tomorrow? How do I plan to do that? Well, it's funny you ask. Well, we'll start with, we're talking about the book from Roma Wells and how the basically someone was pretending to be her. I reached out to her, the real person, and said, hey, this is happening. Just thought I'd let you know. And then they resolved the issue by verifying their account and all these things. And that leads on to how I was looking in the past when it comes to music in the shows. What we're doing right now with the music and all these things is very easy for me to get a hold of people's music, the music videos. It's all out there. You guys put it out there for the world to see, and then it's easy for others to consume. And what we do here is we like to then take it and showcase it to other people, because we like what you do. So I was looking at where I started in radio, and this is where me and you, Francesca, before we started the show this morning, we were discussing sort of the differences between how it is now, and we're making a joke about, are we drunk in the morning? Well, it's funny you say that, and here's where we really sort of start to thread in the Throwback Thursday. Where it actually started was in radio in Winnipeg, and we used to have this show called Beer for Breakfast. It was on a Saturday morning. It was all about local independent Canadian artists, and I worked with a guy called Bruce Tulloch, and he was one of the most knowledgeable people when it came to not just independent music, but just music in general. And I worked with him on the show, and we used to do a thing called the Brunos, which was like the Junos, but for local independent talent in Winnipeg. And on that weekend, sort of that week of the Brunos, we would in fact actually have, technically probably shouldn't have done, but there would be a beer in the morning. So at the end of the show, we'd sort of celebrate, open a beer, because that evening would be the Brunos. So there is something to be said about being drunk and doing radio. Maybe it's a thing. Who knows? How do you know that there's actually juice in here? It could be vodka.
How do you know there's water in my water? Here we go.
That's not coffee. That's just a giant cup of Kahlua.
My coffee cup, where is it? Oh, it's in the dishwasher or whatever now. Yeah. I mean, when there's a crown on top of your mug, it must mean something, right?
Absolutely. But yeah, so that's kind of how it ties into, because music back in the day, when I was doing campus community radio, if you wanted people to play your music, you'd have to make a CD and send it to them.
Mm-hmm.
It was like when I said, it was very much. And so in the morning, like to prep a show,
remember CDs? Oh my god!
Try looking at 30,000 CDs once a day to try and find new and upgraded playlists. And make playlists. It was very
having
difficult.
to like take them out and put them back in.
Oh yeah. There was a whole process. Like
Half
this
of them
show
don't even work. They get a little scratch and they're done.
100%. And if you didn't put them back after the show, like someone at the next show wouldn't know where this music was. So there's been this sort of weird advanced trade-off, and this comes into sort of the data privacy and artists knowing who's got their music, who has the rights to it. Because back then, it was very much if you made a CD, which you could do as an independent artist. Computers back in the day, like this thing, doesn't have a CD drive, but the old computer I used to have a DVD burner in it, so I could make DVDs and CDs, and you would send these things out yourself. And it maybe cost, I don't know, to do 100 CDs just in like cardboard sleeves to send out. Wouldn't be that. It would probably be the same price you pay for a yearly subscription for maybe DistroKid or something. I think their introductory one's sort of $26. Yeah, and you could buy a stack of cheap CDs and you could burn your music onto it, and you would send it out, and that's how it would be done. But now it's hard for the independent artists to keep a track of their own data, right? How many artists, unless I've contacted them and I do reach out whether they actually see the messages different. It's like, how many artists actually know that their music is being spun here? I don't know if they know or not, but it's like back in the day they used to know because they had to physically mail a copy. And it was harder for people to kind of rip you off as an artist back then. Like they couldn't just steal your music online. If they wanted to hear your music at home or in their car, they had to come to a show. They had to buy a CD. It was much harder to.
Everything was like, I have to come over there, but I wonder, like, if the fact that people made those commitments and they had to travel to someone's place, I really wonder what was the rate of people showing up. Like, you know, nowadays it's like if you have a meeting or something, it's easier for people to cancel whatever because it's not really a big commitment. It's easy to change schedules and move the times and stuff. But now it's like, but before, I wonder if people were more committed.
Nah, they just ain't thinking about you.
You said you're gonna come to my house tomorrow at 7. Like, whatever. You're actually gonna show up, or is it still the same kind of thing?
Those are good questions. And like I said, they ain't thinking about you because they're too conceited. This is Becca Dowland on TKR Mornings.
Good job, Gizmo.
In a text. No, I don't wanna play around at golf or grab a coffee to just talk. Rather be straight up and say get lost. Malibu and I ain't thinking about you. You don't cross my mind when it hits 5 and I've had a drink or two. Yeah, I've erased you from my life. Don't call me with your pickup lines. I'm sitting on a beach and I'm feeling blue. Malibu and I, we ain't thinking about you, about you, about you. We ain't thinking about you, about you, about you. I've done my best to be polite and shrug you off, but you're still trying. I don't think you'll ever take a hint. Oh, we never even dated. You just made things complicated. Next time you type out a text, please hit delete. I don't care that I'm still in your thoughts. I'm happier now that you're gone. I've made my peace and Lord knows I've moved on. Malibu and I ain't thinking about you. You don't cross my mind when it hits 5 and I've had a drink or two. Yeah, I've erased you from my about you, about you, about you. We ain't thinking about you, about you, about you. I don't care that you can play my songs in the basement on your friend's guitar. Don't care what you think we had, 'cause it's gone. I don't wanna see your name again light up my phone like it did then. I'm better now because I cut you off. Malibu and I ain't thinking about you. You don't cross my mind when it hits 5 and I've had a drink or 2 or 3 or 4. Yeah, I will erase you from my life. Don't call me with your pickup lines. I'm sitting on a beach with a great view. No Malibu and I, we ain't thinking about you, about you, about you. We ain't thinking about you, about you, about you. Malibu and I, we ain't thinking about you, ain't thinking about you, about you, about you. Yeah.
Check 1, check 2, check 1, check 2, and I'm gonna start singing right now. Feeling kinda nervous, starting things not really like me. Got a boyfriend, says he likes me, guess I like him, but it's funny, 'cause I'm not big on relationships, I'm more down for the flirt. All my friends say it's a problem, I'd just rather not get hurt, 'cause I can't take my feelings and I can't trust my heart, so I never take my chances, 'cause I know I'll break apart. I hate the mushy shit and I tell it how it is and boom, I wish that I was kidding, but I'm not good at listening, so I don't want someone missing me. I'm so unpredictable, one day I'm irresistible, the next I hate myself, never good for someone else, so I try to stay away, don't want them dealing with my brain, but suddenly they got me folding, 'cause I only want him to hold me up, but I can't take my feelings and I can't trust my heart, so I never take my chances, 'cause I know I'll break apart. I hate the mushy shit and I tell it how it is and boom, I wish that I was kidding, but I'm not good at listening, so I don't want someone missing me. I hate the mushy shit.
She hates the mushy shit. Claire Rosinansk on TKR Mornings. This is Read It, Reddit, Thread It. Don't miss me.
All right. Well, we got some more questions for Gizmo over here. Are you ready?
Fire away. I'm ready.
Okay, so in link to the last question about linking yesterday's show to now,
Right.
how does that tie into the new Throwback Thursday and radio tie-in?
Okay, so it ties into, we've been discussing, like, we like how we do this show, but I think myself and Francesca can do more if we were in a studio doing the show together. It is, you can do a lot more face to face than you can do here, and we've had discussions in the past about remote work versus like working in an office, and this comes down to tying all of these threads together to spark these conversations that need to happen, have to happen, should happen, because they're interesting and we can learn a lot from them. So that's kind of how I've been tying it all together, that fingers crossed we'll have some very good news after Christmas about the progression and advancement of the TKR show, and where this goes.
Moving very quickly over here.
I'm not saying anything, I'm saying a lot, but I'm also saying nothing at the same time. But there is stuff happening. There are switches being flipped in the back end that are all basically leading to stuff.
Well, people are watching, people are enjoying, that's all that matters. We're happy.
And in the grand scheme of things, I like chatting with you in the mornings and listening to some good tunes. So it's always good, and I always appreciate it when people like Hot Ink come into the chat, say hello, because I know the fact that people are out there listening, because people will comment, especially when we're not on air. It's like, hey, what's happened to the show? Where are you? And it's kind of interesting to know that while a lot of people don't engage.
They're genuine, like really they are. Like if you like, you know, like I just a few years ago myself, I mean probably before I was really serious into business and stuff, I really thought like when people say how are you, it's like you don't really care. And like maybe that's true for some people where it's just like a fake thing, like a sales thing, like how are you. But like you can tell when it's like people are genuine about it and they actually do care. And then when you go missing and then people are like, well, are you okay? And then you're like, wait, people are thinking of like your absence, and they like there's good people out there, like I'm telling you.
No, that's a good perspective on it. It always surprises me, because I mean this is part of a larger project that I'm working on, like multiple angles, but this, I would say, to start my day doing this is like a good fun way, because like in business it's not all fun and games, but it kind of is in this context. Because you wake up in the morning, this is how we start the day, this is the energy we take into the rest of the day. So that's
it really certainly gets you up in the morning. I mean, world record, I got up at 6:50.
Oh wow, that's a late one. Well, no, I'm usually up now by about 5:45 in the mornings, like without question, without an alarm. My body gets up then.
5:45. No, guys, he's one of those people.
Yes, but how do you think this? How do you think this stuff gets built otherwise? How do you think I thread all these things?
Time already.
Yeah, it's a process, that's for sure. So basically now moving forward, Thursdays is basically we're going to take technology of today and look at technology back then. And we're going to have a various bunch of topics that we're going to look at, from space travel to, we can also tie into farming, like how things were done back then to now, medicine, all these cool things. Find out the opinions of you and others and have interesting discussions. And like Tuesday, have industry experts and people with accreditation who can explain it to us, and especially when you and I have, I don't want to say disagreement, but we have a discussion, there's various opinions on something, having someone come in and basically saying, well, okay, I see what you're saying, and giving the actual facts of the matter, right?
Yeah.
And that
well, sounds like we had a lot to talk about after this song. What's coming up next?
We got a lot of things coming up next, but in the doghouse, like my dog, this is Jeremy Ryan Hale on TKR Mornings. This is Read It, Read It, Thread It.
Maybe I shouldn't have said what I said, left a message unread, but I had to go and start another fight. Yeah, I should have bit my tongue, let it go and just be done, but I couldn't let her think that she was right. And now I'm in the doghouse once again. One would think I'd learn by now when to not open my mouth, but sometimes it's so hard to keep it closed. Try my best to hold it back, and then I'm wrong, I can't do that. She might be right, but I don't want her to know. And I'm out here in the doghouse once again. It's cold out here tonight, but I'll be alright. I got a roof over my head and a back porch light. I stayed out here before, and I'll be back again another night in the doghouse. Enrose me. Tells me I should tell the truth. I I find myself back in the doghouse every time I do. I keep on digging myself these holes. Deeper and deeper I go, knocking over my water bowl. Now this doghouse is my home. It's cold out here tonight, but I'll be alright. I got a roof over my head and the back porch right. I stayed out here before, and I'll be back again another night in the doghouse. Who knows when you'll let me back? It's cold out tonight, but I will be alright. I got a roof over my head and the back porch right. I've stayed out here before, and I'll be back again another night in the doghouse. Who knows when you'll let me back? Who knows when you'll let me back? Who knows when you'll let me back? Who knows when you'll let me back?
Throw me away, far from where I came, over fields of grain. I wanna start over again. See, I ended up in Mexico. It's about as far as I could go, trying to ease my mind about leaving this behind. 'Cause I'm a boomerang. That's what I am. I'm a boomerang. 'Cause I'm a boomerang. That's what I am. I'm a boomerang. Maybe I'll catch a train, get away from all this rain, back to from where I came. I wanna start over again. 'Cause I'm a boomerang. That's what I am. I'm a boomerang. 'Cause I'm a boomerang. That's what I am. I'm a boomerang. sky. I'm waiting for the day we fly. I'm reaching out across an open sky. I'm tired of waiting for the day we fly. I'm reaching out across an open sky. I'm waiting for the day we fly. Sick and tired of waiting. No more anticipating. It's not the way it's supposed to be.
Lot 16, The Promise on TKR Mornings. Read it, read it, thread it. Today we're not reading it. Today we're not redditing it. We are threading it. No, we are threading it. Oh,
How did you come up with this?
I just fell out of my brain. I like to be a surprise.
Do you take credit for this, or is Echo gonna get a piece of that contract?
Oh, Echo gets a piece. Echo is the contract.
Oh yeah, they own everything. We're just buying shares from Echo.
Yeah, Echo is what. Maybe I am Echo. Maybe I'm a robot. Maybe I'm actually one of those artificial things that isn't real. How do you know anymore?
God, where's the real Gizmo?
Gizmo doesn't.
Where's he? He's sleeping.
Gizmo isn't real.
And
Oh,
he's sleeping.
yeah, he's napping over there on the floor.
What a great way to be productive. Just hire a robot to do exactly what you were gonna do. Oh my god, that's life-changing. You gotta censor that.
Welcome to the conversation, Francesca.
Duplicate me so that they can do the work that I don't have to freaking do.
Yeah, and then you don't have to rush to make coffee. You can make coffee in a leisurely manner.
Imagine being able to sleep, but then they're still doing the work you would have had to do, and they're working on your business, and they're doing all the calls and stuff. Oh my gosh.
And you know what?
That's
They
gonna happen
exist.
one day. I know I'm dreaming, but
No,
I
you're not. But
feeling-
here's the thing: they exist already. What you are describing, maybe not in the manner that you're thinking. You and I are thinking, like full on, like automated
No,
android.
but they're very intelligent. I
Yeah.
can program it to talk like the way I want him to, and close the deals and have a high closing rates.
Why not? Because if you can base it around your personality and who you are, and give it that spin, why not?
How much are they? 30 grand?
I've no idea, but I'm sure a lot.
Thinking of buying one. Seriously.
No, because I know the ones you're speaking of. Because when you first brought it up, and I think we'll talk about that next Thursday. But when you first brought up this sort of assistant thing, I was like, what on earth are you talking about? And I did some research, and I'm like, oh, these things you speak of in this more advanced manner do exist, but they are, as you say, very expensive. So I definitely want to look into that, and then we can look at sort of compare that to like technology of the past and see what has, and this is how we thread it into Philosophical Fridays. See what I'm doing here? It's all connected.
My favorite day of the week.
Oh yeah, and we can look at it. I mean, using Star Trek is a great example for how technology was, like how technology could have been. Like they imagined these things for the sci-fi show that, like I said, we have now. We have AI, we have video calls, we have all of this. So we're building new impressive like rocket ships to go into space with like starting to try and get to Mars as people. So you can see how like technology of the past and imagination in sci-fi has actually pushed us in reality to where we are. Because here's the question I'm going to ask you in tomorrow's Reddit thread: is reality the collective agreement of all of our individual imaginations? Is what all our imaginations
Moment
can
of
agree on.
fucking beep beep beep. A moment of wow. Okay, my brain is just broken now.
My
Say
work
that
here
again?
is done. Okay, so our reality, our collective reality, is it our individual imaginations agreeing on a set fact? So the fact that I pick up this container and both you and I can agree it's juice.
But I can't. You see, now it's like I don't think that is you.
Now
Just that
you're
simple
creating
word.
paradoxes, I think.
No, after the that you read at the back of that box, that's not juice at all. Whatever the hell that is. Ceres, you're in trouble.
No, it is no. If the ingredients are listed on this thing correctly, it's probably one of the most healthy things you can drink. Because it's just
You're joking.
Yeah, it's puree. So it's guava puree, papaya puree, mango puree. It's not even juice. The only one is concentrated pineapple juice, which is a little questionable, though they take out the water and it's highly syrupy, but they don't add much of that into it.
But
so.
I'm not convinced that, like, if I were to take those same fruit, what is that, papaya, mango, whatever the hell,
Yeah.
and put it and compare it to me making my own puree and blending it, I don't agree that that's the same thing. Do
All
you?
right. I'm going to say yes. I don't actually know, but I'm going to say yes, and we're going to have an experiment. I'm going to buy one of these, and we're going to make our own version, and we're going to see actually how, other than the fact that the one we make is going to cost about $4,000, see what the difference is. See if there is
No,
a
I just
difference.
don't like the fact that one obviously has preservatives in it,
it
and
doesn't.
you don't know.
It doesn't. That's the thing. They have to list the things that are in it. Like, legally, they are.
Is there salt?
Yeah, barely.
Barely.
Like 1% of your daily intake per 250 milliliters.
How many milligrams?
10.
Okay, per what? 1 cup?
Yeah, per 1 cup. There's
And
a whole.
how many grams of sugar?
23. But that's only 23% of your daily intake, and it's proper fruit juice.
No, it is fruit.
There's also
sugar.
1 gram of protein.
Oh, now we're talking about adding proteins. Well, no, I'm not trying to fight it. Again, the reality thing that you're saying. If the reality
I
thing
think-
is good.
I think Ceres is trying to say, baby, please love me. This is Chris Davis on TKR Mornings. Read it, read it, thread it.
Do you remember summer 14 when we tried to be everything? Do you remember all of the things we promised to each other? I thought this was it. I'm done with looking. I found who I want, but you weren't the one. I thought this was it. I'm done with looking. I found who I want, but you weren't the one. How can I trust my judgment when my heart's in the pavement, screaming, please, please love me, love me? How do I go on from here? driving around the night with strangers. 'Cause in the end we're all familiar faces. We're young, wild, enjoy the ride. We made it. We made it. I don't need no sleep 'cause I'm already dreaming. Already dreaming. Say you'll never leave because I love the feeling. Love the feeling. By myself awake at night. See you through my lucid eyes. Whoa, I don't need no sleep 'cause I'm already dreaming. Already dreaming. I don't need no sleep 'cause I'm already dreaming. Already dreaming. I don't need no sleep 'cause I'm already dreaming. Already dreaming.
This is TKR Mornings, streaming live from Toronto.
Bringing it back to the start. Even though you broke my heart, I think I'm ready again. Can't get you out of my head. Even though you play these games, I really don't know why I stay. I just can't stand what you do. Wish I could get over you. If you love me, say my name. No more time for pretend. If you love me, say my name. I'll follow you till the end. Bringing it back to the start. Even though you broke my heart, I think I'm ready again. Can't get you out of my head. Even though you play these games, I really don't know why I stay. I just can't stand what you do. Wish I could get over you. If you love me, say my name. No more time for pretend. If you love me, say my name. I'll follow you till the end. If you love me, say my name. No more time for pretend. If you love me, say my name. I'll follow you till the end.
Time now for Toronto Musicians Hub TKR Spotlight Artist of the Day. And today it is an absolute doozy. I've been holding on to this one. You
You gotta take a doozy or what?
I will be taking a doozy after the show because of all of this coffee and all of this delicious fruit juice. Yeah, certainly fibrous, that's for sure.
Oh my god.
That's maybe
You're
too much
definitely
information.
dating yourself now.
Genius. Okay, so today's Spotlight feature artist is Neon Bloom. We've played their music video before one last time, but we got 3 of their music videos and a perfectly good segue. So to kick it off for Toronto Musicians Hub, TKR Spotlight Artist of the Day, one last time, Novocaine, It's a Crime. You're listening to TKR Mornings. That's Francesca. I'm Gizmo. You want to crank this one?
so bad to know. Yeah, I don't think I could go on with this. Did you know I'm thinking it? Catch you in another life. Maybe we could handle it. When I gotta draw the line, I did. We grew up so distant, let go of beat track. Like they said, no, that we're done right. Damn, there ain't no shame in failing. There ain't no pain like failing. It was a place we craved, and you got me feeling like Novocaine. For love, pain's always falling. I'm the heart you blame. You're all I knew of love back then. Novocaine. For love, pain's always falling. Do it again. Like we knew what love was then. Tender lights go down. Come meet me in another town where cold lights float around. When you leave, you make a sound. 'Cause it's not right, it's not alright. Burn the lines and dim the lights. It's a crime, 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 it's a crime. Night after Two wire lovers round. I'm lost until I'm healed, I'm found. Empty lips and silence bound. I go bird, baby, violent sound. 'Cause it's not right, it's not alright. To burn the lines, to dim the lights. It's a crime, 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 it's a crime. I live my life out here in time. Oh girl, it's okay. Oh doll, it's all okay. Your lover, it's okay. It's what we want, it's all okay, yeah. Oh, it's all okay, yeah. Now I can see just what you say. You'll keep it in another day. Always turning shades of gray. That brightest light, you never stay. 'Cause it's not right, it's not alright. To burn the blinds in the light. It's a crime, 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 it's a crime. I live my life out here in time. It's not alright, it's not alright to burn the lights, dim the light. No, it's a crime, 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 it's a crime. I live my life out here in time.
You are listening to CCAN Radio Live, playing your music and helping our community truly connect. Together, we kid.
Well, that was Neon Bloom for Toronto Musicians Hub Feature Artist of the Day. Oh, I love that. Did you enjoy that, Francesca?
Absolutely enjoyed that banger.
No, those are really, really good songs. I love the music videos. The first and the last one. She running around the streets. Those are really well produced music videos. But you know what's not good? I'm out of pistachios, which means I got a pistachio. Get more of these. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I've been Gizmo. Signing out for today. Have a good one.
Signing out, Francesca. Woo.